Mike.
Patrick, how you doing, brother?
I'm great.
Right on.
Can you pour me your finest IPA?
Yeah. How about I throw you 3 awesome IPAs?
Let's do it.
All right. Yeah, why not? Oh, all right. We're gonna have an interesting day, Patrick.
It's off to a good start.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, I've asked you to pour the IPAs because for a lot of people, they love them, they hate them. Is it an acquired taste?
Yeah, you could definitely say that, like coffee or, whiskey or anything like that. It definitely takes a little bit sometimes for people to really settle into them. To me, it's a lot like spicy food, like you got people who will never ever eat spicy food ever, and then they have that one dish where they decide to push it a little bit and it kind of starts to click, and then 2 months later they're pouring sriracha on their oatmeal and stuff like that and like putting it on everything. I feel like IPAs are the same thing. You start off with amber ales, etc., and then you have that one session IPA or that one slightly hoppy IPA that kind of tips you in the direction, and then everything has to be 90 IBUs or higher after that.
What's the science? What's the chemistry of these beers that kind of create that that dry mouth that you can get if you've had a couple?
Well, so one of the big things about IPAs, one of the things that makes them stand out from other beer styles is they have a lot more alpha acid bitterness. Like there's a much more of a hop presence as far as that bittering effect goes. That is essentially because hops have pretty much 4 qualities that you're looking for in beer. The reason people use them is, yes, they taste awesome, yes, they have beautiful aromas, and they do have that bittering aspect, which kind of balances out the sweetness of the malts that you're using to provide alcohol, etc. But most importantly, and the reason why they're used ubiquitously, is they're preservative, they're antiseptic, so they keep your beer around for longer. And back in the day when had a wooden ship with no refrigeration, getting a pale ale somewhere like from England to India, you would need to put in a whole lot more hops and actually amp up the alcohol content too, because it's also preservative, so it just got the beers there essentially.
And I see 3 beers here that look completely different. One's light, medium, dark.
So this is the fun thing about IPAs. Everybody, a lot of times people will, we'll get there.
All right.
I'll start you with this one actually in the middle.
All right.
And in fact, I'm going to be rude and taste it first because.
Yeah, go for it. It's an antiseptic. It's all good.
Exactly. I don't think it works that way. No. This is a Centennial IPA. That is an IPA that's been around for us for a really long time. All Centennial hops. That one's in the 70s as far as IBUs, but not super bitter.
Balanced.
It's there.
Balanced.
Yeah.
What do we have here?
All Day IPA. That's a session IPA. 4.7%. It's only 42 IBUs. That one you're supposed to be able to drink 3 or 4 of them, and over the course of an evening and not get tanked.
A little tartar.
Careful of that one. Yeah.
I survived.
We'll see. Hasn't hit you yet. No. So this is our Devil Dancer. That is a 112 IBU, 12% IPA. The tagline on this one, I think, is you dance with the devil doesn't change, you do, or something like that. This is a dangerous beer because, 112 IBUs, I believe 70, 72 IBUs, and 47 IBUs. Which one of these would you say is like the most bitter?
The most bitter?
Mm-hmm. Weird, right? And then this beer right here, has the very, very smooth, but it has the same amount of hops. They're different hops, but this has the same amount of hops in one batch as 5 batches of Centennial IPA, which has way more hops in it than this guy.
Mike, we've learned about IPAs. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. Well, yeah, I'll just go with this guy. Cheers.